white marsh that
Okay.
year.
Take us through that.
I qualified, played well. Played Dick Allman in an early round, who was a very good player. And he hated to lose. So when we're done, he says, "You're going to have to play better than that to win this again." And I kept playing, and I played Neil White in the semis. Now, Neil, it was reported, had won the Southern Amateur. He was a really good player. But I beat him without too much time. And then I get into the finals against, oh gosh,
Bill Robinson.
Bill Robinson. You know, 100 times club champion at White Marsh. You know, very fine player, very nice guy. Well, I three-putt the first hole. The second hole at White Marsh, I swing much too hard on it, angry, and I duck hook it through the row, that double row of trees over there. So now I'm way over here. He's out in the middle of the fairway. I had the controlled hook shot down cold. But George Toll and I had been talking about it, and he said, you know, if you're in a situation where you have to hit a shot around a tree, what George says, what he does, he aims right at the tree, and then the ball will probably miss him on one side or the other. Well, I had never tried that before, but I have to hit a low shot through here and hook it around up toward the green. Well, I swung and I made absolutely perfect contact with this ball. It starts out at 100 miles an hour. It's going to hook, I know, and hits the tree dead center. Bounces straight back to where I am. So then I play up and lose that hole. So now I'm 2 down. Now from then on, I played flawless golf through 16. I birdied 16 to go 3 up. The gallery leaves because they don't want to climb up that steep hill to 16, to 7, to 15, to 16. No, through 15 I'm 3 up. And now we have the par 3. And as you know, that hole is practically straight uphill. And they had a great big, like a sycamore, hanging over on the right side. Pin was on the right of the green. I hit a really nice shot, just as I had been doing all week. The ball goes up and it hits a twig, maybe 6 inches in from the last edge, and drops on the fairway short of the green. And it was coming right at the pin. It would have been a great shot. He's on the green. I chip up 3 feet away, but if you remember that green, it's got a pretty good back to front slope. So I got a sharp left to right breaker, and I miss it. So he's up. He hits a perfect drive on 17, and I am so mad. I'm just going to crush it. Well, I crushed it and pushed it. So I'm in the last bunker on the right. He hits beautiful wood shot, carries over the bridge onto the green, bounces on. I have to lay up, which I do very nicely, but you know, I'm 100 yards short of the green. Pitch on, miss the putt, he 2 putts. Now I'm 1 up and 1 to go. Now, 18, I am now, steam is coming out of my ears. How could I have done this? He hits a nice, safe drive. And I swing again with all my might and hit it into that second deep bunker on the left. He knocks it on the green. And I have to play the pitching wedge out just to get it over the front of the bunker. Knock it on, miss the putt, all even. So now we're into extra holes. And we have one. On 2, I hit 2 good shots, but the second shot hits hard. It bounces up onto that steep back slope behind the green. And I hit a beautiful thing with the blade wide open coming down. It just grazed the ball, and so it just bounces on the green. It rolls down about 8 feet from the hole. Eat 2 putts, and I thought this one would knock it in. Had a nice right to left break, but I hit it just right. Then we get on to 3, the par 5. I hit a very good drive, pushed the forward second shot into the right rough. Now, from over there, it just so happens there was a tall, thin, leaf-bearing tree directly between me and the green. And of course, the stream's in between. And he knocks it on the green. So I have a fair lie, but it's real rough. So I open a 9-iron up wide, swing very hard. I probably catch 1 leaf, and the ball carries the stream, bounces on the green, 2 putt, we have the hole. Then we get to the dreaded par 3 fourth. And I have to tell you a story. Back in around 45, I had gone over to Whitemarsh to watch an exhibition between Sam Snead, Byron Nelson, Jug McSpadden, and Sam Bird, 4 pros. And these guys were not in the Army for some reason or another. But they were going around the country putting on these exhibitions to raise money for war bonds. So, of course, we raced over there. We've been reading about these guys, hearing about them, so we couldn't wait to see them. And it was a great experience. But we got to the 4th, and I, at that point, not previously seen the course. And McSpadden hits a fairway wood, bails out to the left. Nelson gets up there with a 1-iron. We haven't seen many people hit 1-iron up to that point. Pushes it right into the Wissahickon. Well, I get up to this hole, and all through the tournament, I played it with a 3-wood, which in those days left me short of the green by a little bit. And then I would chip up and either get 3 or 4. So, my opponent is up. He bails out with a 3-wood, way to the left, like McSpadden did. And I took back to the tee my driver and a 3-wood, and decided I got to end this one way or another. Took out the driver, and I will never forget. I got back here, and then on the way down, I felt that my face was open. Now, there's not much you can do from that point, but I did my level best to shut the face on the way down. And I must have succeeded because the ball starts right from the left edge of the green with a beautiful, gentle fade into the center of the green, carries right onto the green. Bill pitches up. The pin was on the right behind the right-hand bunker, up on the ledge. So he pitches up to the left of that, about 15, 20 feet. So I putted up. I was on the lower plateau. I putted up, favoring the left side, and left the ball, maybe 2 feet to the left of the hole, giving him a partial stymie. And he putts down and hit a very, very good putt, but did not go in. And then I got everything locked into position finally and planked this 2-footer in on the tournament. The press coverage was unbelievable. I mean, banner headlines in the Inquirer and Bulletin. You know, I loved one of them. Roden retains Link's title, which I thought was a clever title. But it was a real thrill.